Welcome back to Derpy Dungeons. This is Yasuo, and this game has been glitchy as hell. I tried making this video once before, and I just sat around waiting on loading screens and loading screens and loading screens. Last time we played, we had to choose a side, but these two groups, we chose no side, so they both attacked us. Killed them all. In between the game and now, I did loot all the corpses, and I changed some armor and colors. I also brought Asterion with me because he has quests in the city, but honestly, with what I've been experiencing with the lag, trying to make this video, it's something else. I have not had as much issue with this game as I have now.
Just another crate.
Extremely annoying. I just picked up a book, so I should probably read it. A ship's manifest. Amidst the mundane goods, a specific unit of crates has been circled with a note pinned on top. Reminder, the Stone Lord's goods. We don't need to see the man to know he's serious about his property. If you're tempted to crack a crate and take a look, remember Norin and the wide-eyed loons who came to take him away last time out. Didn't raise a finger to stop those gods mad bastards, and I won't do it for you either. They're looking for red caps.
Let the kid come. He wants to teach them refugees a lesson, right?
And here we go again. I spoke with him. As you can see, all my party's staying there. The game won't load him up. Takes time and takes time and takes time and takes time.
All right. What now?
Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
She's so excited. Never heard of an extra planar circus.
We travel from plane to plane, thrilling all blessed to see us. From tempestuous Ginny to belligerent redcaps, you'll find them all here. But enough of this. The circus is a place of joy and distraction, so come inside and forget your worries.
Alright, let's go.
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer.
Uh-oh.
Benji?
Yeah. I have the urge.
Blood! Tasty blood! So delicious!
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
Wow. I used to be a killer, but I've reformed my ways. $40. Holy shit.
Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the circus of the last days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Dribbles the Clown.
Seams of lavender and thyme. Oh.
Let's get going.
Oh shit, I'm almost it.
I've got a long road ahead. I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
This is what it keeps doing to me. Last time it took it like 7 or 8 full minutes. That's why I didn't save the video and I restarted. Oh, anybody need me in town or in my place? Hello.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Absolutely not. We've hit our quota for mangy strays.
Of course you can stay, Yenna. Pick a spot and settle in. Asterion, shut the fuck up.
Yes! You've got a fire and everything. I can cook really good. Whatever you want. Thank you, thank you.
Slap him upside his head. Okay, long rest is needed. Oh, you have a paper. Is it from your mother? Oh, it's from Arabella. The ink is still fresh and the letter is drawn in a careful hand. Hey you, so I owe you a lot. For one, I don't know what's the inside of a snake's belly looks like. For another, you let me stay at your camp. And for another, you found out what happened to Moms and Pops. I'm on my own now, and Bone Man says it's a good thing. I just have to let the weave guide me. And as far as I can tell, it's tugging me to Baldur's Gate, so I'm heading there first. Anyway, thanks for everything. I won't forget it. Arabella. She's gone to the city then. We may yet see her again. Alright. Yes, long rest. Anybody wish to talk to me?
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
We shared the beginnings of a romance for a while, but we never really pursued it, did we?
I suppose we didn't. Another life, perhaps.
Oh. Okay. That's how you feel. Wonder what I did wrong.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Please, don't look at me.
Okay, Schizo. Oh.
Naughty, 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 little master.
Oh, Selaritus. Go away. Wait, where the hell am I?
You have disobeyed your father's wishes one time too many. For he who fights with monsters should look to that he himself becomes a monster.
Fucking called it.
When you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you.
I am Ballspawn.
Another will embrace what you have rejected. And that other will be your death. But your father loves you dearly. You will hurt yourself yet.
The Slayer.
Slaughter your line. Become the last of your name. Lord Baal shall have but one chosen.
That was the Slayer form from
Memories
Baldur's
flood back,
Gate.
snatches of
Is
your
it 1 or
story
2?
written in the blood of 1,000 victims. Years spent in worship of Baal, leading his savage congregation in prayer, sacrifice, and slaughter. You were their master, and he was yours. A cruel
I think it was 2.
master, a dread lord, a devoted father. All is as you feared. You are a spawn of Baal, his heir, his scion.
There can be only one. Haha, see? The Slayer. All those deaths by your hand, how can you ever atone?
By eradicating your siblings, you are not the last of your name. Not yet. There is another. The abomination wrapped in flesh you saw in the colony. Orin, it's time for a family reunion. But
Fun,
be
fun.
wary of your confessors. Your friend turned to foe, knowing what you are.
I think all my friends are trustworthy. Except maybe Asterion. I'm not sure how he'll respond to it. Actually, he'll probably like it. It's an easel.
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
I understand my affliction at last. I am a Ballspawn. The Lord of Murder compels me.
I suppose that makes you quite remarkable. Though not in a way I'd envy, perhaps.
Your old self would have.
From what little I can recall hearing of Baal's mortal children, not all succumb to his influence. Perhaps you can still resist your nature, if you want to.
Okay, Asterion, what do you guys say?
The urges are calling on you again, aren't they? I haven't seen you sleep through the night once in the past days.
Don't be alarmed, but I've divined with near certainty that Lord Baal is my father.
I knew you had some nasty habits, but I didn't want to pry over much, but bloody hells. A Ballspawn. Probably more Baldurian parents scare their children with stories of your kind than mine. I thought your kind was extinct. Goes to show. You should always check your facts. So, how are you feeling? Keen to reconnect with your family? Or ready to throw yourself in an oubliette?
I'm not exactly sure what an oubliette is. Very afraid. How can I stand up to a god who wants me to call... Well, no. I'm not really afraid. I believe I can do this. I suspected it all along, in earnest. That's the truth.
You know, though I don't look a day over 100, I was alive in Baldur's Gate when the Baal spawn first arose. I was barely aware of it, locked in the kennels as a young spawn. Rather thrilling. I get to watch the bloodshed firsthand. I felt very unfashionable missing out last time.
What's on your mind?
I don't know how you're gonna take it. I discovered I'm a ball spawn, a child of the god of murder.
That's a heavy weight. I know you can carry it, but it's heavy all the same.
She always
You are
looks
so
at the
much
glass
more than your
half
parents.
full.
You're more than the affliction that wants to consume you. You are my friend. And you get to choose your destiny. Choose well, all right? Please.
So Baal's chosen is a doppelganger. I should not be surprised. They have ever been among his favorites.
Oh, what is she gonna say?
Orin is testing
She
her.
traveled with one.
Either she thinks herself a predator, playing with her food, or she fears what you might do. She spoke to you in a rather familiar fashion. More shapeshifter mind games, I suppose.
She wants us paranoid, likely to make a mistake.
Exactly. The last time I fought doppelgangers, the Balspawn Sarevok was using them to subvert the city government, aid his rise to power. But Orin, he's more predator than politician, I think. She simply wants to make us feel hunted, isolated. Tell the Lordling that Orin is watching. Seems that Gortash and Orin have had a little falling out. We should leverage that.
Now that we're traveling together, I realize I don't know much about you.
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
Oh, why not? Is it true that you fought the Dead Three before?
It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
You seem reluctant to discuss the past.
What need, when it seems so intent on repeating itself? But stay this apocalypse, and I'll let you read my journals. Promise.
I've lived them. I wanted to ask you something.
Ask it.
You traveled with a child of Baal in times past, did you not?
I did, though I don't often speak of it. So many seem to think they know the whole story already. I find it a pity to correct them. We can speak of old battles later. Our plate is piled high with catastrophes enough for the present. Huh?
So, you don't want to talk about it because the events of the original two games were left open-ended, and, I mean, technically in my game you died, so, you know, there's that. You mentioned you know something of Illithids.
More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind.
I remember that too.
Felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I.
My mind is still my own. I plan to keep it that way.
I believe you. You remind me of another I knew, marked by forces beyond their control. The gods can grant power or strip it away, but so long as your will remains, you have the only weapon you need. Watching gods. But I never thought I would be happy to see the city again. Much less to smell it. The Harper safe house I spoke of is on the bridge at Worm's Crossing. Danthelon's dancing axe.
What are you hoping to find there again? What are you hoping to find there again?
Information. The Chosen have a head start on us. We'd like to know what they've done with it.
How are you faring without your hoppers?
You think me lonely? In truth, I prefer travel in a small pack such as this.
We're not small anymore.
Unburdened by numbers, we're free to act rather than react. A little like the old days. With allies, every bit as peculiar. Give or take a few tadpoles.
Your experience will be an asset.
A kind way of saying, ye gods, I hope her dusty bones don't break at the first blow. Fear not for me. I will try my very best to keep up.
Okay. So I noticed it won't let me actually tell her that I am a ball spawn. They will.
I have battled great evils, been mocked by villains of all sorts. But Orin, she is beyond even Thorm. Her mind is twisted beyond recognition. What is she capable of? And where will she strike next?
I am born of the Lord of Murder. I am a bull spawn.
Hells. It explains so much. Listen to me. I knew another like you. Gorion's ward. One of Baldur's Gate's great heroes. Baal's blood ran through their veins too. They burned away their own darkness with their own inner light. They chose courage. They chose honor. And so can you.
I don't remember him in the first one. Or second one. Whichever. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but... What's up, Lazel?
Orin, Skra, burn away the shadows she hides in, tear off her mask, and you'd reveal her for what she is, a shivering child.
I discovered I'm a ball spawn. The Lord of Murder's blood flows through me.
I'm not surprised. You've become death incarnate. Mighty, yes, and altogether unpredictable and intractable. One day, perhaps soon, Baal will demand your fealty. You'll either muster the strength to defy him, or you will succumb. I know how I'd choose.
Oh, is that everybody? No. It was not.
That foul shapeshifter Orin is like a scavenger beast, probing us for weaknesses. Do not let her shake your resolve.
I'm glad we have you here traveling with us. Did you know her from before?
Only by reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt.
You seem to admire her greatly.
There is much to admire, judging by the stories. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Would she have helped the refugees? Defended the Grove? Controlled Korga? At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal.
I understand my affliction at last. I am a ball spawn. The Lord of Murder compels me.
You are a mortal child of Baal. Be careful with whom you share that fact. I hear many of your kind have met premature ends.
And last but not least...
How can I help?
I know the truth about myself at last, Gale. I am a bull spawn.
A Baal spawn? Gosh. I know what it is to have a closer connection than most with the gods. But with Baal, it's not a bond I'd like to be bound with. You should be careful. Very, very careful.
Alright. And my friends aren't following me.
No time to dally.
I can't move.
Damn, it's good to be alive. Attention.
Well, hello.
There is work to do.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Looking ahead.
So wait. We have a clown's severed torso. There's supposed to be a clown here. Is the clown dead? Or is this a different thing?
I wonder how I'll feel when I remember everything.
I'm so sick of this. There it goes. Try to interpret the hand movements. No pluses.
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
I'd like to see your face paint. I should really find stuff to sell. I still can't move.
I'm ready.
I guess I'm just stuck listening to this music,
Blades always sharp.
which on YouTube is probably frowned upon. The game literally won't let me leave the music. Everything is just stuck. I can move. Still can't do anything, but I can move.
Of course. He never travels
No time
without
to
his
rest.
friends. Let's go.
I may just have to stop playing this game. Oh, I can't move again.
Whatever comes.
Alright guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm getting extremely aggravated with this. If I can save it, I'll pick it up here next time. Otherwise, I'll pick it up wherever it auto-saved last. If I can ever get it to work. If you liked the video, please hit like. And if you subscribe, I'll try to make more, if the game will let me. I've never had this much trouble with a game in my life. You all have a wonderful day. Bye.